What tribe are you from?
I'm from Angami community.
Angami.
Angami.
And I'm from the Ao community.
Ao. So, just how much the education field has changed over the years after you were born in the Nagaland, in your community specifically?
Oh, according to me, as my opinion, in my opinion, the Angamis have been headhunters in the past days, and so far, right now, it has been developed a lot much in education, in everything, in every society realm, and so yeah, I can see some changes in the society.
So, like, when you were born, what was the education system? How much people were educated? And how much are right now?
I am not pretty sure about it, but the percentage of education was around 45%. People were educated before, but these days, as the schooling thing became famous and popular all over in India, every child, every person used to go to colleges, schools, and everything. Yeah, every higher secondary. Yes.
So, like, we have traveled today and we see, like, there are lots of girls here, not many boys. Why that? Does the boys go outside the city for job or study, or there is less number of boys overall in the communities?
Okay. To answer that, it is a very tricky question for me, and yeah, indeed, men usually go for play as the role of the only lifebread in the family, so that they can sustain the family, as well as their children and everything, their guardians or grandparents, looking after the grandparents. So men usually works as laborers, also in the office work and other stuff, and women are usually kept in the household, within the household, to provide within the household to make the chores of the kitchen. Yeah.
No, but there are less number of men here on the streets, like we have seen today. So why is that? Does the people go outside from your community to study or in other cities, like big cities, if you know?
I don't have any idea about it.
Oh, how has education developed in your community?
My community, according to me, I would not specifically like justify on my own community, but okay, as for all, we are considered as okay in today's world. All the tribes are like advanced and modernized, but in the olden days, I was also one of the most advanced groups, advanced community among the Nagas. So we have lots of this inspiring people from my own community out. So which are also like I can mention Dr. T. Ao, Dr. T. Ao, and there are also many Ao people who are very inspiring. So if the question is about education, I think the Ao community had done pretty well, and is still doing, I guess, better again, I guess.
So what is the difference between your two communities? Is there from past traditional clothing, cuisine, and stuff like that?
Food and clothing, culture, a little
Culture,
bit.
yeah. The celebration are different. The language
Yeah.
are different.
You have both different languages.
Yes. We both have different languages.
Your community different languages.
Yes.
What are their names? Language name.
Language name. Mine is Tinidia. It is known as
Tinidia.
Tinidia. Yes. Angami Lebe.
Is yours?
The main is Chumbi, and
Chumbi.
the optional is Namsi. Not optional, but
Okay,
the
secondary
Secondary,
language.
second.
So, what are the major developments like medical field? Have there always been this many hospitals, or they have just built recently in here?
I think many of the government hospitals have been done way back before we were born, and then even private hospitals are made during our times, and even some were on the past itself.
It looks like this side is more developed than Assam and other tribes. You have visited there, they are not that much developed in education system. Like, what was the time when we started since 17 students going to education field and medical field, and instead of staying to the tribal culture or village, started to go towards city. And what was the major motivation to go towards that one?
Please repeat.
In simple terms, I'm asking, like your tribe is more developed than the tribes in Assam. We have visited there and they are still saying that their educational people are only like 4 to 5%. And you are saying yours, in the past when you were born, they were 45%. So, till when it started and what was the major motivation for your tribe to go for education and other things? Instead of just like staying in the village and doing traditional jobs.
I think mainly it was influenced by the Western culture. We see from the TVs and all the stuff now, we get influenced by that. Also with the opportunity of the government, which been awareing us, everyone, that you should get education and so I think that is the main motivation and yeah.
And you?
That awares us.
I really don't know.
So what was the major thing that people know about this? You were saying that government schemes help. Which were the major schemes?
Oh, I totally forgot the name. I can't think of it right now. Government scheme, we promote the education system in Nagaland. Within network, okay. Network, okay. That would be, I forgot again.
First, Christianity came down.
Because of the Christianity,
Nagaland,
Christian missionaries.
Yes.
Because of the Christian missionaries, the education also, because of them only it started.
So when did this Christian missionaries come here?
During
Around which time?
19th century.
19th century. So that was the time when the tribe started developing more fast.
Yes, yes.
So what are the like your traditional dishes that you enjoy your traditional foods during which you make during festivals? Traditional foods which you make during festivals.
The main
Yes,
The main is, I guess, we Nagas, we use pork everywhere.
okay.
Pork everywhere, along with bamboo shoot, fermented beans, fermented taro beans. Those are the main dishes of Nagaland, traditional dishes.
Of course, this is a very traditional dishes.
Yeah, we also have different dishes. They are actually expert in anishi, which
Fermented taro beans.
which the Angami tribe doesn't use that again. We're just learning from them, from our people, and then actually Angami people we are known because of the meat we produce again, the meat which is called mudi. We give in every meetings and every celebration to every person in the family.
So what's the diplomatic situation there? Like we were in Binocular, we heard that situation of democracy is not good in Kerala and other states. So why is it? Are the people revolting against like this is not the system we see here in Kohima? So why is it? That's what I'm talking. Okay, let's go for your culture. Describe your culture. What has major development in your tribes over the years?
I would say Angami tribe is a tribe of celebrations, many festivals and celebrations. Also, in the past few years, the development for sports and other activities have been established by the government in Nagaland. And it has been helpful for many children in the villages as well as in the towns and cities in Angami area. I would say that.
So the tribes in towns live together sometimes, like during a tribal festival.
We all come together as one.
That's
That's
the
it. That is Sikrini.
Supreme.
S-E-K-R-I-N-Y.
Then is the festival?
It is celebrated in the month of February. Yes, for 10 days.
And what is the occasion for celebrating?
The main thing is that we all Angamis, we were headhunters in the past, so together we celebrate it as a celebration of songs, dance, and yeah, that's the main reason. As a celebration of song and dances.
Your terms.
As for my Ao Tribe, the main festival of Ao Tribe is known as Muatsu. And Muatsu means it's blessings. So we celebrate this during 2 days during May 1 and 2, first and second. And we celebrate this mainly, we focus on, the main scheme of this festival is cultivation for crops, for agriculture, for all this. So to bless the agriculture, to bless the cultivation, we celebrate this festival.
So the townspeople also do crop farming and other stuff. For
Town
the
people?
townspeople. The people that are living in towns also do farming? Or
We
they just do like soaps, other stuff?
We Nagas, we are very, even if we focus, even if we go to the Western culture, even if we focus on Western culture and all, but we are still stick to our old tradition. We still don't forget our old tradition. We still, even if we're staying in towns, our main here is because we're doing job and because we want to stay city lives like that. But we still focus, and we still, during this cropping time, we go to our own villages and we cultivate crops now. So we're still stick to our own.
What are the major crops there? Like that you cultivate?
June cultivation.
Major crops.
Corn,
Wheat, potatoes.
sugar cane.
So do you can like you said?
Yes.
This one.
I can play volleyball sometimes.
Volleyball?
Not very active.
So the people in your towns play volleyball and other stuff?
Yes.
Your tribal people? So is there a team like national team, state team that you guys can do the states?
Represent the state. We usually represent the state in belt wrestling.
Belt wrestling?
Yes, belt wrestling, and also naga wrestling, which we are famous for.
So like you go to a museum and we see like Angami tribes used to play keep fighting and sing. So do they play till today or?
Those games are only played in the celebration these days.
To remind us.
Yeah, about our origin and trade and all that thing.
So they are played now. In recent time you played that.
Yes.
Who are the champions?
It was
Why does the champion get someone in the tournament?
about the wrestlings. They play. It is a men's sport to play wrestling. Another wrestling is our men's sport, and the champion was Yuzashilo from Kohima village, and he earns around the cash prize of 3 lakhs something if he wins the tournament.
So what's the transportation system used?
In Angami area.
You're coming out. So they
Transportation
do like
system.
vans and other stuff, more vehicles, like motorcycle.
Actually, my village is 25 kilometers away from this Kohima town. So we usually travel by our own car, and also there are taxi facilities there, along with buses and to every village here. Buses are provided.
And yours?
My hometown, for our people, it's I'm not very sure, but 170 something approximate kilometer away from here. So
You must have traveled by bus or personal.
personal bus is also there. Personal.
So what are your other specific thing in your culture that other tribes don't have? Like specifically to your tribe?
What is that one thing that you tried to but the other
Other tribes don't.
I really don't have a very major answer to that, because I think we Nagas in general, we are all, I guess, equal. It's just that our tribe, the names, the language, and the little bit of culture, the food that is different, or else otherwise the I guess culture, tradition, everything is
Almost similar.
yeah.
That's nice.
Tattoos, marks.
What about the tattoo?
The 2 marks.
Tattoos? Like the tribal tattoos?
For a
Tribal
specific.
specific tattoos.
Those are only found in the community, the tattoos, no?
Yeah.
Specific tattoo for a specific community.
Yes. They are like, they do that for, to show that they are headhunters, that is not found among the Angami.
And now,
Yeah, as well as no, I was our forefathers they used to have, but not all. Only some specific, and I'm not very sure about like why they do that. But mostly in our tribe, not the men, but the women, they apply. They do the tattoo thing on the chin and on the leg. They do that to show their beauty, enhance the beauty.